Unless you've experienced homelessness, you really don't know what a homeless person goes through. You know, it's more than just seeing them begging on the street. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. You know, it's degrading. It lowers their self-esteem. They feel they have no hope, no future. You know, it's just devastating being out here.
The Elam Davies Social Service Center was founded from our desire to serve our neighbors who are facing the challenges of poverty. Whether they need immediate support for basic needs such as food or clothing, to larger, long-term needs such as employment and housing, the Social Service Center works across their needs to help them improve their own life.
Nobody wants to feel worthless or like they're invisible. I like to see people be happy in their lives, have some sort of hope, something to look forward to, and this program does that.
The Social Service Center provides a series of immediate services to meet the short-term needs of our guests. The food pantry provides short-term emergency support for those struggling to provide the bare essentials for themselves or their families. Guests are given a shopping list, and volunteers aid them as they fill their cart with the allotted number of items they'd like from the pantry. The food pantry fills an immediate need for our guests and is vital for their survival.
They're happy to see something that actually looks like a grocery store with somebody who is warm and welcoming and will walk them through and help them pick out the groceries they want. It is a fundamental part of being a light in the city is welcoming everyone, including the least, the lost and the lonely.
The Share Shop is a resource to provide clothing to our neighbors in need. Whether it is heavy, warm clothing to keep them safe in the harsh Chicago winters, or a new shirt for a job interview, the Share Shop is there to meet these needs with dignity. The food pantry and Share Shop serve the important role of building a dialogue between the team at the Social Service Center and the people they serve. It's the building blocks for a broader and deeper relationship to facilitate larger, long-term engagements. The Social Service Center provides 2 case management programs to help individuals set goals and achieve them to change their lives. The goal of case management is to connect individuals with a broad range of resources, both within and beyond the Social Service Center, to make progress towards stability. The programs work with the individuals to identify the parts of their lives that need to change to get them closer to a prosperous life. The support can either be short-term in an individual setting or long-term with both individual and group settings. But the results are almost always powerful.
I don't mind telling the world about homelessness. I lived it for 22 years and I wasn't playing with it. When I was out on the street homeless, seen many days I went without food. So I decided, well, I'm tired of waking up every morning, I don't got money, I don't have food to eat. So when they got to talking about, well, we got a program of helping the homeless people get your apartment, find your job. We got different things to give you clothes, food and stuff. Oh, I was so happy. I started going to school. I finally completed the GED. Now that was a big step for me, but I made it. The work they do, I enjoy it. I enjoy the people, and they always helping. And now that I'm in my success of the program, getting a job and everything, I just say thank God for it.
There are programs out here that kind of sort of help, but this program actually kept me on task and kept me on point with everything. Instead of me saying, no, I'm going to give up and do this, we were always on top of everything. And I knew this is a change in my life that I wanted. I was able to get a better job. I got my resumes together. I got my identifications together to get the jobs and everything, to get my son into a great summer program. We made some things happen that was really great.
In addition to the programs inside of our facility, we also take our support out into the community. The Good Neighbors Street Outreach Program brings emergency services and support to those out on the streets of Chicago. Our staff and volunteers go out into the community to meet people where they are and offer services and support. We bring food, water, hygiene items, and human compassion to these individuals who often go unnoticed.
It's really awesome going out into the community because through that, we've just built really consistent relationships with the people that we're working with. We just have learned a lot about them and learned their stories, learned what's going on in their life, and so we've just developed really awesome relationships.
Having programs like this gives the opportunity for them to have that type of support and do so in a way that is personalized and maintains their dignity as people.
I think the biggest impact is just being the constant support system for this community. With all the transition that's happened over the last couple of decades, Chicago Lights is that one constant there. And I think through all the change, that consistency is super, super important. And just for our partnership with Chicago Lights to help support any of that has just been amazing.
The Social Service Center strives to be the manifestation of our commitment to serve and support our neighbors who are living in poverty. Whether fulfilling immediate needs inside our walls or outside them, or working over a longer term to help individuals elevate themselves out of poverty, the Social Service Center is committed to serving those in need. We believe everyone deserves a chance to a better life, and we are striving to help thousands achieve that every year.